It's been a great experience. The first year of the Youth Council, obviously, it was going to be a little different than I expect the years afterwards will be. There was a lot to do with communicating and connecting, really getting our name out there, so that was a lot of our focus. But we also did do a few things. We took some actions on Takoma Junction. We released a statement on that. We also released a statement on single-use plastic straws. And then we just had our first youth town hall.
It's been pretty cool to see especially the small group discussions and to have students interact with elected officials and stuff like that to learn more about each other. And I think next year I want to focus more on policy and things in the Takoma government, even the county government, that we can lobby to change, because I'm sure there's stuff that specific policy things and programs that we can work on that can help the youth of Takoma.
I'm city council liaison, so I go to the city council meetings and I give our updates to the city council, and I bring back the issues from the city council to the youth council. So the parts that I enjoy the most are like being able to have the youth council weigh in on whatever is like the biggest issue in Takoma Park. So we gave our opinion on back when it was like the height of the Takoma Junction debates, we wrote up an opinion and I delivered it to the council. This Wednesday we're delivering our official opinion on the LED light issue. And so I hope that we can continue in future years to have that position and have someone who is able to go to the, have this youth council weighing in on these really important issues in the city.
I've learned a lot about youth engagement throughout DC and the Montgomery County area and Maryland area. And I think I'm expecting for the next year we'll have more youth engagement opportunities like we had today and other things like that to help get the youth more engaged in politics, like county politics and city politics and things like that.
When it's a smaller group, people are more confident in asking their questions, and I think it makes it more of a personal experience. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I liked the conversations we were having.
All of our speakers were wonderful, and I think I learned things about what opportunities there are for me, and I think our guests also learned things.
I think we learned more about the interactions between youth and government and hopefully strengthened them a little bit. I hope people know the faces of those representing them, whether that be, at protests or in the state delegate house.
I've loved being on the Youth Council for the first year, and I hope to be on it again next year, and I'm really excited for everything that we will accomplish. But it's a really great experience. You get to learn a lot about Takoma Park and really get to play a role in how our community runs. And it's also a great way to learn better communication skills. You're working with members of the city that maybe you didn't really interact with before. You're also communicating with your fellow peers to get an issue addressed or to take a certain action on something.
All of our meetings are open. Everyone is welcome to come and join our meetings and give any sort of input. That information is on the city government website. And we'll be hosting a lot of different events. If people join our newsletter or follow us on Twitter, they should be seeing them coming up.
There isn't a lot of local government education in our school system, just because it can be difficult to create a curriculum only for a particular county, but it's a great educational opportunity for young people. And with events like our town hall, it's also a great educational opportunity for our guests, for our elected officials, for our city staff, for local activists.
Being in the youth council has been such an amazing experience. The levels of energy and motivation coming out of each meeting is incredible. I'm really proud of how the youth town hall went, and I look forward to doing it next year. I really liked our survey that we did in the beginning of the year. That was really fun. And in the next year, I hope that we can do more about school composting.
Our email is tkpkyouthcouncil@takomaparkmd.gov, so email us and we'll put you on the list. You can look at our newsletter. Just keep your eye out for stuff that we're working on, and let us know any concerns or issues that you want us to work on or talk about, or anything that you think we could do to help you and make your experience in Takoma better. just let us know. We want to hear from people.
There were a lot of really great conversations that happened today in our small group discussions. So I think that's definitely something that we will want to replicate again next year when we do this again. But definitely I think a lot of the students here will tell their friends about it, let them know, oh, I went to that last year. This is something really cool. I think we should all go together this year. So I think it'll be a lot about just connecting and telling people, so through word of mouth, but we'll also have more name recognition, so it'll hopefully we'll get more people and more speakers too.